Okay, all placements of Leo, calling on Leo energy to come on in. Just did the Cancer reading and released Cancer energy. Hi, Leo. I sure hope you're doing all right. So let's see. Sounds like somebody's at a concert. Maybe you're going to a concert? I'm hearing like a crowd cheering. Let's see. What energy is Leo embodying? I'm B, by the way. I need to get together, like, do I want to do a proper introduction for my videos or no? I just don't know. Let's see. So, for the energy that Leo is embodying right now, Six of Cups. Children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child. The return of people or romances from your past, or romanticizing how things used to be. So that could be the energy some of you are in right now, in, you know, whatever way. So you're trying to figure out where you want to go next, with the Two of Wands being there as the grounding energy. But it's like, maybe you're still thinking about the past, or what is it I had the most fun doing? What is it I enjoy the most? Or what's this fun place I went to in the past? Maybe there's somewhere I could go again. I just heard for some inspiration. So maybe you're looking for some inspiration right now. And you're checking in with your, it sounds so creepy, but like checking in with your soul. Inner work, I'm hearing. So some of you might need to do some inner child hearing. Maybe you need to listen to your inner child. Listen to your inner child, acknowledge your inner child, and perhaps a little inner child healing is needed. You know what I'm gonna do? Before I pull this tarot, I'm gonna pull an inner child card. Give me 1 second. Some of you could even be thinking of like a teacher that you really admired when you were younger. Where's my inner child deck? Here it is. All right, so let's see. I'm hearing Lily Allen. It's driving me wild. I gotta see what's up before it gets me down. So maybe you're trying to get to the bottom of something. I think that was a collaboration that she did. Driving me wild. It's driving me wild. Okay, let's see here. What does Leo need to know from the inner child deck? Here we go. Live intentionally. Today, be mindful of your routines and rituals, ones that are purposeful and ones that are unconscious, creating space to practice discipline. In these areas, let me get that light glare out of the way. There we go. At bedtime each night, plan one small action for the next day. It's also a good practice to pause throughout your day and ask yourself how you can live intentionally right now. So there could be something, you could just be feeling a little bit like a bump on a log, feeling a little bit out of it, needing to find that inspiration, yeah. So there's a need for you to be intentional, like purposeful with how you go about your day right now. Maybe you're in a time where your schedule's a little bit loose and you're feeling a little stir crazy. Yeah, and it says here, the need to stay needlessly busy is to stay distracted. Something that can help us survive our pains and troubles, but does nothing to heal them. Though it may seem daunting, take time to be still. Relax and let your senses rest, putting away all sources of stimulus. So some of you may be looking at the phone a lot, distracting yourself with social media, even YouTube, lots of YouTube. Let the silence envelop you and let yourself just be. So silence might be helpful to you. This could be whether you're single or whether you're in a couple, I'm getting as well. All right, so we have live intentionally and then be still. So you may need to set aside some time in your day just to sit to sit with yourself. I won't even call it meditation. Some of you may meditate, but that's really just asking you to sit with yourself for a moment, even 5 minutes. Maybe at the start of your day could be helpful. Okay, what does the tarot have for Leo energy? What does the tarot have for Leo energy? Leo, coming right out. There you are, strength. Strength to start new in something. Strength to begin a new chapter. Strength to start a new project. There's some kind of a new beginning. It's like, ooh, do I go back to something that I know already, something familiar? Or do I really, yeah, because this fell sideways. It's like, do I take this new beginning or do I go back to something familiar? Queen of Swords here, you could be dealing with a Libra energy. And then the Two of Cups is showing itself too. This could be about a relationship for some of you. For some of you, it's not about the person, but the pattern of the relationship as well. Nine of Wands is showing here. Okay, let's see. For some reason, I'm hearing, I know I've been changed. Some of you are ready for a change in the style of relationships for you. And you just know you're ready for something new. Ooh, but we have the Chariot flip reversed here, and that's your focus. Some of you feel stuck. It's like, I know I'm ready for something else, but I'm not really making any change. You feel like there's just some kind of a slow period here with the Temperance there. There's trouble because there's so much fire in you, Leo, that it's like there's a need to be patient, and you might be struggling. I don't want to say you are struggling, but you might be struggling with that patience. But what you can do in the meantime is to be still, and it might help you clear your mind. And then also to be intentional with what you're doing to get through this. I'm hearing you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Something to do with your finances as well. You better count your money when you're sitting at the table. Or you never count your money when you're sitting at the table. We got Nine of Pentacles here, Page of Cups, King of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Some of you may be having to pay out money to a parent. For some of you, it's like the opposite of the typical situation. This could be a woman paying out money to a man. Maybe the woman had the most money or was the breadwinner in a situation. There could also be a situation here where someone is trying to gain financial independence from some sort of father figure, waiting for some kind of an inheritance. Playing it cool, I'm feeling like trying to just wait things out until they can get I'm hearing like abiding their time energy, but maybe they're coming of age. I feel like that's off topic though. That's just coming through for somebody. Got two more cards. The cards are like flying out. Five of Swords, Queen of Wands, Five of Cups. So this is related to fire energy somehow with the Queen of Wands being here. Yeah, somebody could be regretting how they tried to beat you in a situation in the past as well. Like somebody could be regretting trying to win against you at all costs in a situation. Maybe they did some sort of betrayal and they're looking back at it like that was not the right move. It could be you, Leo. Take it how it resonates. This could be you dealing with parental figures. But let's see what else wants to come out for this main spread for Leo. And, you know, maybe if not parental, someone who's in an authority position of authority. Whoa. Two of Pentacles here, sideways, is how it came out. That's the advice. Two of Pentacles came out as advice. And the Justice. There's a rainbow on this Two of Pentacles and a rainbow on this Live Intentionally card. I feel like that is connected with how you want to spend your money, how you want to divvy things up, how you want to manage resources right now. Yeah, we have the Nine of Wands, and then we have the King of Wands and the Moon that came out together as the outcome. For some reason, I feel like if you get some kind of a lump sum of money, you're not going to tell anyone, or you're being advised to keep that quiet. You could be worried about losing your power if you don't have as much money. There could be a situation where you feel like you could be financially drained. I feel like you just need to manage your resources at this point, manage them wisely while you're in this reverse Chariot energy, some kind of a delay or stall. But that's your focus. You're not in that energy. Your energy is the strength. You're being very strong throughout a situation. But your focus is this. The moon has already come out. Otherwise, I would think it might clarify that with maybe some kind of a hidden fear of you being worried about being stalled or stagnated. But the truth here I'm feeling is that you need to shift your focus, Leo. And that's what this inner child connection, I feel, is coming through so strongly for you. It's like there's a need for you to connect to your passion, because it's kind of vital for you, right? You are a fire sign, whether it's your sun placement or not. Maybe if you look up what house it's in your chart, it could be helpful to you to see what that might mean, where the planets are right now. But I feel like this is more about your mindset and living intentionally. It's like, well, what is it that you want to do? If there's a situation where you feel stalled or you feel like you have to take a break, I just got the image of somebody who is like on workman's comp right now. Maybe you're on workman's comp. Maybe you have quit your job. Maybe you were fired. Maybe you just have some time to yourself. You have a lump sum of money and you're in between jobs and you're not stressed. But it's like, I'm so bored. Like, I'm getting the energy of somebody who is just feeling a little bit like they're melting, and not in the Wicked Witch of the West way, but in like melting into nothingness. And there's just a need for you to take control of your energy here. And so the advice you're being given is connect with your inner child and live intentionally. So to connect with your inner child, that sitting still or that being still could be very important, because that'll give you time to kind of listen to yourself. And also, if you are interested in any like chakra work, maybe root chakra meditation could be very helpful. Okay, because that often has a lot to do with our roots, our childhoods, and connecting with that. Maybe doing some yoga. There's tons of yoga videos on YouTube for root chakra. Some are 10 minutes, some are 20, 30, an hour, whatever you need, whatever you can fit in your schedule. Maybe set the intention to do some of that. There's like a need for some of that inner work. That's what I was feeling earlier. Inner work, and it's not really work, because once you do it, there's like a release. But it feels like, I feel it's often the anticipation leading up to that work that scares people sometimes, right? And you might, without even realizing it, sit in fear and not realize that that's what's happening. But your focus is so taken up on the possibility of something not going forward, or just a temporary delay, 1313 on the clock. Yeah, some some big change that you're going through. And it's like, well, ride the wave. I'm getting the energy. Maybe you have water in your chart. You could be dealing with a water sign. We do have Cancer out here. But it's like, ride the wave. There's a way that you can get on top of this. Like you're a surfer. I'm hearing silver surfer. Maybe you like to wear a lot of silver jewelry. But that doesn't matter. I'm getting the energy of somebody who's hopping on top of the obstacle and riding it out, because it's like, you can. This is your energy, right? So you could also be trying to connect with your children, or a situation to do with your children as well. And maybe getting in touch with your inner child can help you there. Gosh, we're already at 14 minutes. That's okay though. I feel like some of you know this is something you need to do, but maybe you've been avoiding it for a little bit. So what is this strength card here for Leo? Whoa. You could have a loved one that's locked away right now, or in jail, or you just can't see them for whatever reason. You're separated from somebody that you care about. And this could even be like your inner child feeling trapped inside, and you're wanting to break free. It's like a need for some kind of extreme metamorphosis. And it's like you're ready for it, but there's this bit of work that could help you push it along to release you. Yeah, and from feeling this Five of Pentacles energy. So what is this Fool energy here that's in the blockage position? I feel like it's almost a little bit of a fear of the unknown. Could be with your career. What you love. Yeah, I'm hearing like, tell me what you want. Yeah, it's like, what do I really, really want? No pun on the Spice Girls. But that is kind of coming through. Maybe that song is like significant for you and millions of other people. We have the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups. You could be dealing with a Magician as well, Virgo, Four of Swords. You could be dealing with a situation you didn't think you'd have to deal with, or maybe something, you're having a conversation about something that took place in your childhood a long time ago. And maybe it's just something you're really not looking forward to as well. So what about this Chariot reversed here? Because I don't really like this. This is our focus right now for Leo. What is this Chariot reversed? So there's a desire to move forward in a situation, to take the next necessary steps. And then we have the Eight of Cups and the Page of Wands here. You could be like turning your back right now on waiting for something. You could even have been subconsciously waiting for something. You may have had a notion or gotten some bad advice a long time ago that you held on to, or for some reason you believe that something was on the way. And you may not even realize it, but there are opportunities passing you by while you wait on this thing that may or may not ever show up. So there's a need for you to let go of that and live very, very intentionally. You know, whether or not whatever this thing in the back of your mind is, because you may not be consciously waiting. It could be something that you're just, it's like programmed into you, and you're feeling like, oh, it's a definite, but perhaps it's not. Like, oh, I know so-and-so is going to message me about this, or I know that opportunity is going to come back around. It may not. There's a need for you to live as though it may not, and take the reins. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's happening on the Chariot. There's a need for you to take the reins. It's time for you to take the reins and turn this upside down Chariot upright. Whatever this false image you had, or this false belief, self-belief, limiting belief, or even a promise. It could have been a promise somebody made to you. You could have been relying on something from even a spiritualist or a tarot reader or a sermon or something where somebody said, this is going to happen. And in the back of your mind, you have been putting your life on hold for this thing to happen. When it may not be, it may have been only one possibility. You know, time is endless. And when we try too hard to control what happens within it, we can miss the point, you know? So that could have been just one variation. And there are so many other possibilities. It's time for you to take advantage of the other possibilities. That's what I'm feeling here, Leo. It's time for you to take the next step. And that's going to require you to kind of reflect and be like, well, what is it that I want? Since that thing is not really happening, since that thing that person said was going to happen has not happened, are you going to sit around and wait for it? It's driving me wild, driving me wild. I got to see what's up before it gets me down. It's like this is in your control still. And I keep getting the image of somebody surfing, like they're riding a wave to the shore. And it's like, yes, something is unsteady right now. And it may feel unfamiliar. You could be dealing with a situation that's got you in your feelings. And maybe surrounded by emotion. Because, you know, the water is very present in that scenario. But it's like you're riding the wave. Imagine somebody just in command. You can do it. You can. But it's just there's something you have to let go of. And I feel like it's mentally. Some kind of a preconceived notion. So that you can expand your possibilities, what you're allowing yourself to do. Because I feel like you can do so many other things, or you can see so many other people. There's so many other people you can connect with, but you're for some reason limiting yourself to one group or one possibility, right? So let's see. Oh yeah. This could have something to do with an Aquarius, an air sign. We have the King of Swords here, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Ten of Cups, Two of Wands. So somebody who is head of household, I'm hearing. This could have to do with your upbringing, maybe with a father figure, an older sibling. It doesn't have to be a man. It's just masculine energy. Maybe even a boss figure with the Ten of Cups here. It could even be something in your career that you really were leaning on or hoping that would come back together for you, and it hasn't. But there's so many other things you could do. It's like, hey, don't limit yourself, Leo. Don't limit yourself at all, because whatever is in front of you that you could do could be even better than what you had been thinking and holding on to. Yeah, maybe because of what somebody told you in a personal reading or something. Doesn't have to be that. Two of Pentacles here. What's this Two of Pentacles as the advice? I'm hearing weigh it out. Yeah, we got the Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, managing your finances. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, you are guided. But there's a need here for you to balance your finances is what I'm feeling for sure. Make sure that your finances are balanced or that you're not missing some sort of bill or something like that. But also there's like another way that you can be very, very successful. Six of Wands, Temperance, and the Six of Cups. And it could be something that you wanted to do when you were younger. I'm hearing dream job. Go for it. Anything else for this Two of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles? Yeah, you have to make the choice to do it. You have to make the choice to go forward. Gemini energy again. This could have something to do with the Gemini as well. That you could be thinking this person might come back to you, or there's some kind of connection between you two. And there may be, and they might eventually, but don't you wait. Okay? Do not sit around waiting for it. Do not tie yourself to an outcome. Embrace possibility. Okay? So then here in the outcome, we have King of Wands and the Moon. Whoa! And I got Four of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Devil. Yeah. Now, the devil's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Like the actual devil is a bad thing, but the card is not necessarily a bad thing. And we have Justice here, which fell on the floor. Could be dealing with Libra energy, Capricorn energy, Taurus energy. But with the Four of Wands being here, coming out with the Hierophant and the Devil, I feel like there could be something that you could be going toward that would be a higher commitment or some kind of a contract that you could be. It's like you don't see it, but that's the outcome. King of Wands, the Moon, it's like you don't know this is coming. But once you take a leap forward. Also, this could be some of you deciding whether or not you want to remain somewhere and renew a lease, but I feel like you may not want to stay in this place. If you're signing any kind of a contract, read the fine print. Make sure it's good for you, okay? Make sure it's good for you. Justice card. Overall, Leo, I'm just feeling like this is time for you to take charge of your own future. And some of that's going to be connecting with your inner child and remembering what it is you truly want. And erasing any kind of preconceived notion, even if it's programming you got when you were younger. You know, somebody, you know, maybe you're thinking there's something you don't know about. Six of Pentacles, a gift here. You might be waiting on some kind of a gift. But it's like, just do what you have to do in the meantime. Don't put your entire life on hold waiting for something that you're not sure about. Let's get some info from the Rebel deck here. What does the Rebel deck have for Leo? Hey, be grateful. Shit could be so much worse. You're being shady. Watch out, it could get ugly. I feel like that's somebody around you. Whatever this is, whoever gave you some kind of an idea or made a false promise or something, or just told you something that wasn't true. It's like you've been holding on to some preconceived notion. Don't. It's time to let that go. Live intentionally. That's really important here. Believe what you see. If it hasn't come around yet, you act as though it hasn't come around, and maybe act as though it won't, you know? And maybe when you're not so focused on that one thing, then it maybe will come around, but don't bet your life on it. And I'm getting those words exactly. Don't bet your life on it, because there are other things you could be doing, other places. I'm hearing other cities you could live, new friends you could make, new opportunities. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in la la land. Choose bravely. And really something, again, circling back to this Hierophant and the devil energy. Something to do with your home situation. You know, if you feel like you want to move, then go ahead and do that. Don't ignore your gut feeling. And also cleanse your home, Leo. Anything else from the Rebel deck for Leo? Physically, spiritually, cleanse. Yeah, put the phone down. Too much screen time. Screen time, yeah. So it's kind of driving you crazy. It's time for you to experience people and live intentionally. So maybe purposefully connect or find ways to do that. And that comes back to living intentionally. But yeah, put the phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. At the top of the deck here, we have Rebel, because fuck it. What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're looking for a sign, well, here it is. And then, yeah, for some of you, this is work-related. Shit's going down at your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or quit. And this could be past, present, or future energy. There's a need for you to listen to your inner child, like listen to yourself. I'm going to stop rambling because I feel like I'm getting too repetitive, okay? I hope this has been helpful, Leo. I really do. And I wish you the best with it. Until next time, I'm going to affirm for you and for me, all is well. Let's both live intentionally, because I get it, okay? I do. Live intentionally and take a few minutes a day to just be still and sit with yourself. Take some time away from the screen, whether that's TV or phone, and enjoy life. That's been very important here. There's a reason why you're being told to ride the wave, go with the flow perhaps, experience the good side of life because you deserve to, and stop waiting on this thing that you've been subconsciously waiting for, whatever that is for you, okay? I love you, Leo. Until next time, bye.